Yeah. What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. We got Moses Malone, MVP, champion, top 10 in scoring all time. Um, let's look up some more accolades for him. I know a little bit about Moses. You feel me? I know a little bit about Moses Malone. He was he was amazing with Dr. J. Real talk. He was like amazing with Dr. J. So I know a little bit about Moses Malone, man. But you know, a lot of other cats my age, younger than me, especially cats younger than me, will disrespect this man. I'll be like, who is that? You feel what I'm saying? Don't even know how dominant this man was. Don't even know he was an MVP. That he basically took the reins from Julius Erving. 12-time All Star, 6-time rebound champ, 3-time MVP. I knew that already. Finals MVP at 82-83 season, I believe, when they beat the Lakers. 8 All NBA, 2-time All Defense. You know what I'm saying? Career averages of 20 and 12 at, you know what I'm saying, basically 50%. 76% from the free throw line. I didn't know he was that good of a free throw shooter. Yeah, he was wonderful. Definitely a top 75 player. There's no question. He dominated the league at a point in time where he was just coming in. He came in the 70s. I believe he was in the ABA, and then he switched to the NBA. But he came up in a time where you had Kareem, you had Jerry West, you had Julius Erving, you had Pistol Pete, you had Oscar Robertson, you had Elgin Baylor, I believe. No, Elgin Baylor was 60s. But you had a lot of dominant, you know what I'm saying, had a lot of dominant dudes. You know what I'm saying? And in the playoffs, he was magnificent. I think in the playoffs, he averaged, let me see, because I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, he averaged 22, 14. Yeah, 22 and 14 in the playoffs in his career. And in the ABA 23 and 17. So that shows you how dominant he was. 6-time rebounding champ. And think about this. Wasn't a shooter like that. He's top 10. He was ninth before Carmelo passed him in all-time points. So let's check out Moses.
And here comes Philly. Moses Malone drops it off the dot. He sends it up and in. Shot didn't get it. Irving has the field beat. Let's Wilkins slide by.
I'm thinking about Moses. That's a dimension that I've never played with in a 12-year career.
Malone, he's there. He goes up, double pump scores, and he's fouled.
Bobby Jones will put it in play. Does to Malone. Moses, 2.
That's the same high lob play they use.
Julius Erving fakes, hooks it off to Malone. He'll go up and power Campbell. Moses Malone
Banks it home.
tough shot.
Maybe the best offensive rebounder in the history of the game.
Back, Blackman down, takes it into the lane, goes up, and on the rim short, the tap Malone once, twice, 3 times it's good.
I love the rebound. I love the offensive rebound. because I think you put more pressure on another team with offensive rebound. That's another easy way to score.
Well, that's the way they're made up. Ivaroni misses outside, tipped in by Moses Malone.
Toward the baseline, fires the jumper, and no good.
So now you see why he averaged what he averaged. Now you see why he's a 6-time rebounding champ. You feel me? When you put your mind to do something in basketball, bro, you can do it. Steph Curry wanted to be one of the greatest, and he accomplished that. You know what I'm saying? He accomplished that. So, like I said, Moses Malone was dominant. One of the best rebounders I've seen. I seen him get like 8 rebounds on one possession. One game I was watching some highlights of it or whatever like that. And like I said, the 82-83 season, I believe when they won the championship, I believe they beat the Lakers. If I'm not mistaken, y'all put in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I believe I'm right. They beat the Lakers when he won the 82-83 championship. But he came, I know in the first 2 seasons he was in the ABA. He came from the ABA, then came to the NBA, and he dominated. He was a top 5 MVP candidate for a lot of those years.
No good. The rebound, Malone back up good. He's fouled. No good.
He's averaging almost 16 rebounds a game. He's the best offensive rebounder I've ever seen. Watch the speed. My goodness. Oh, Malone on the follow. He's too far under and really hit the bottom of the rim going up. Oh, he goes back up.
We got Moses. He always talked about going to work. It's time to go to work. It's time to go to work. It's one of his phrases. Time to go to work.
And come from a guy like me that love to win. You know, I like to win. I don't like to lose. I think when you work hard, you know, you get a much better feel.
See if they take advantage of that matchup. Malone.
Philadelphia now, you won't get many second and third chances you miss.
Maybe that's because they have practices. There it is.
The baseline goes up, blocked by Malone.
Rowland loses the ball. Malone. We've seen Malone do a lot of those different things with it. Look out.
That's what you call a rim protector, bro. That's what you call a rim protector. Let's see how many stats how many blocks he averaged. For a career, he averaged 1.8, 1.6 blocks. So, and then he averaged 13 rebounds, 14 rebounds in the NBA, and even better, 17 rebounds in the ABA. And if I'm not mistaken, bro, 16, yeah. So it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, he was a power forward center, you know what I'm saying, but he was 16. It wasn't like he was 7'1", 7'2", like Wilt, Kareem, all of them. It's just like Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman was such a phenomenal rebounder. And to this day, I'm still flabbergasted. I got a Dennis Rodman video coming too, just his rebounding. That I was just flabbergasted that, bro, how great of a rebounder he was, bro. But see, the thing is, I think he had enough energy because he wasn't scoring like that. You know what I'm saying? But Moses Malone is amazing, bro.
Lob, low post to Malone. Fires over Cummings off the glass and drills it.
Yep.
Inside to Malone. They worked it beautifully.
No problem.
Play the pass from Cheeks to Malone.
Yeah, somebody is stuck in a heck of a pass. and the brute strength of Moses Malone.
Reporters come to you and say, Moses, what do you think about the playoffs coming up? And all you say is 4, 4, 4. Where did that come from?
Because I want to tour a game, man. I want to get the summer going.
Into Julius against King. Finger roll.
Malone goes in and gets the basket on a play.
Inside to Cartwright. Blocked inside by Moses Malone.
Stimulator, which is supposed to be stimulating the blood flow to the fires.
Look at that domination, bro.
They've got to do something with Malone right now, John, because he is starting to move.
Malone uses his body and gets the point. So Moses Malone gives Philadelphia their first lead of the ball game with a screen from Bobby Jones. Clint Richardson misses, but Malone tips it in over Abdul-Jabbar. He is not to be stopped, and he is determined. Into Kareem, knocked away by Cheeks and a steal. Cheeks will use up the clock. And that may do it. And look at the Sixer bench. And Billy's done it. Finally. Moses Malone did what Philadelphia wanted him to do. The champions.
Oh, I feel great, man. I had to go to the boys for a quarter. Hey, I feel.
You heard him. I had to go to the Bulls for a quarter. So, okay. So, yeah, this was the season they won the championship. They beat the Lakers. And, you know what I'm saying? He was, I think, he was finals MVP, like I said. And he was great. You know what I'm saying? He was magnificent. And I think a lot of people underrate him, you know what I'm saying, and don't give him his proper respect that they should, because like Shaq never led the league in rebounding. And he was taller than this dude. I'm sorry, not this dude. He was taller than, you know what I'm saying, and definitely bigger than Moses Malone. So when I look at that and see how he led the league 6 times in rebounding, it just shows the will and the want to. So, yeah, man, I told my boy Aaron I was going to do some 80s for him because, you know what I'm saying, he asked for it. So this is Ben Huis Hendo, Moses Malone dominating MVP 83 season championship. I mean, what more could you ask for? 83 champ, finals MVP, you know. So let me check out one thing before I end this video. Yeah, let me check out something before I end this video. Because Moses Malone, okay, he won the MVP that year too. I was just trying to make sure he won the MVP that year too. Because I know he wanted to, I want to say he won it in, well, I know he won it in 83. I wanted to see if he won it in 80, who won it in 80. I mean, not 80, 85 was it? I'm trying to figure out, but I know this was one of the most dominant seasons. You know what I'm saying? For you to complete the whole sweep. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, his rebounding. He averaged 24, 15 rebounds, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Larry Bird came in second. He averaged 23, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Then you had Magic Johnson and one of the most underrated players, Sidney Moncrief for Milwaukee, who was a pretty good guard. He was really nice. He had 22, 6. So you had 2 top 5 MVP, 2 top 5 finisher MVPs. So Julius Erving teammate won the MVP and he was 5th. And then you got Alex English, people don't know about him. I did a video on him for the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Got George Gervin in here, Buck Williams. I'm gonna do a video